Ryan Trucker, and just going to do a replay of a match I had in the 57 Heavy. Even with all the new tanks they've come out with recently, this thing is still quite the beast. It's got a same gun as the T110E5, but obviously it's an auto loader versus a single shot. I do like the 57 Heavy because the reload on it, it's not bad. It's like 23, 22 and a half, something like that seconds. And like I said, it's got the same gun as E5, but with a there's a 4 round magazine, and does a decent amount of damage, same as the E5, except for, obviously, like I said, it's an autoloader, so you got 4 shots versus one, then you're done. You got 4 shots in the magazine, and I always go with my first magazine, premium, then I switch over to the standard rounds. So I just like to make sure that first magazine does, penetrates, does a good amount of damage. So the low came in. I've got 2 rounds left. Thought I was going to be able to pen him there, but he was there. That's the angle I was looking for right there, not the one I shot at first. That was too much of a angle for the heat rounds to penetrate, but he ends up getting taken out, and I saw the IS-7 was basically trying to take out this bad chat by himself, so I wanted to get in there as quick as I could, at least, even though I'm not loaded. Might scare him off a little bit, and this IS-7 is getting whittled down there, so I thought, I'm going to work out this VK, get him to back off, put, all my rounds into him, and he gets a lucky shot on me and ammo racks me, but I'm able to fix it, and he is definitely out of the game now, so it's a good thing I pushed forward like that. Cost me a shot, an ammo rack, and my repair kit, but, for the best. But anyways, I just also wanted to tell you guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. We're up to 102 people now. I'm hoping the channel can grow and get a lot bigger as we play tanks and as the years go by. And, I'm hoping that maybe someday, who knows, I'll be able to do this job and just do this as a full, instead of a hobby now, just take over as a full-time moderator for World of Tanks videos. I don't know. The game's great. I hope it's around for many years to come. It's been here since, 2010 it came out. 2011 it was pretty much released, in the 2010 being 11. I've been playing it ever since. Started making videos probably, I'm guessing maybe 2.5, 3 years ago, something like that. But I really enjoy doing it. I own basically every tank in the game. The only ones I don't own are some of the tanks that you get from Clan War rewards. And so if it's something I can buy, something that I can get because of Clan Wars, I've been trying to do that. And I like to kind of showcase different tanks, tier 1 to tier 10. Basically, I do more of the, I'd say tier 8 and up, but, I've had people request, videos for, tier 2s, tier 3s, and so on and so forth, and I'm more than happy to do them. You guys, if you want to see a review on a tank, just let me know what one you want, and I'll make sure I get it up and get it on there for you. I was able to pop around in that 5051, but the only problem is I've got 1 round in that sneaky RHM back there. The lower plate on this thing is weak. Turret's great, but yeah, the lower plate's your Achilles heel in this tank. And the RHM, he's sitting there, and I figured I was going to try to help him get rid of that 51, and I just get loaded, and there was just a little crack between the railroad tracks. I thought, he'll never hit me. Well, boy, was I wrong. He must have been, basically pre-aimed in between the railroad cars there, so as soon as I passed through there, he was able to pop and went into me. I probably should have stopped and taken shots at him there, but as of right now, the match is tied up, and we're at 4,767 damage, Black 560, and got a whopping 11 points of either spotting or tracking damage. So not a lot there, but anyways, we're going to lose this match, unfortunately. But I just wanted to again tell you guys thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You're a great bunch of people. If it wasn't for you, the channel wouldn't be here, because obviously if no one watches it, why do the videos? Really hope to get this channel really growing and get it going with a lot more subscribers. And you guys, if you got any tanks, like I said, you want me to review for you, just let me know, and I will try and get to them as quick as possible. Hopefully here pretty quick. I won't be out on the road anymore, and might be able to put a lot more time into doing videos, and I'll be able to play around with the different softwares out there, and hopefully be able to make a little bit better quality. I think the video quality is good and whatnot, but you like your bitmaps or whatever, just different things. I'd like to really improve. The better the quality, the better chance you are to have somebody to watch your video over somebody that's playing a 320 resolution, big blob of blur of a tank with a tree that looks like a stick and whatnot. So, anyways, I did I'm going to do the drawing actually tonight for the winners of the 100 subscriber giveaway. And if you win, I will notify you with like a message through World of Tanks. And I'll also announce your name on my next video to let everybody know who was lucky enough to win a tank. For whoever gets the first place. Second place is going to get a package of gold and gold and credits, and third place will get some premium time. And for the person that actually was the 100th subscriber, kind of doing a special giveaway for them. Got to figure out what it's going to be yet. And I'm just hoping that everybody that wins is from the E or NA server, because I know, like, if you're on the NA server and you try and buy something for somebody on the EU server or SA server, any of the other servers, it won't let you do it. So if by any chance I do draw your name, you're from another server and you don't have an account on NA server, just work with me and we'll do what we can to get you something that's equal in price of the prize you would have won, be it maybe some sort of World of Tanks gift card, or if I got it, I'll just send you the freaking money in the mail. I'm good for it, you guys. You were good for hitting the subscribe button, so I'll make sure I'm good for getting you your prizes, and I'll let you know as soon as I can who won those. So you guys take it easy, and I'll have the post-game stats for you here in just a minute. Alrighty guys, just a little bit of a special add-in on this video here. I was teamed up with my son. He was in his M41 Bulldog, and I figured I was going to take out the T30 so he could spot it, we could shoot her with it and kill it. So him and I, when we team up, we definitely like to stick together. Even if he's in a scout, he'll try and stay on at least that side of the map. So if he needs my help, I can get my keystro over there to back him up there and help him out as quick as possible. I'm going to go ahead and kind of speed this up along here, so, and I'll give you an idea when you need to look for what you need to look for. So, it's always fun when you're teamed up with somebody and you're able to help each other out. And T30's got a great frontal turret armor, so I figured I'm going to get up here and see if I can do some butt kicking on stuff. And was able to take out that STRV, and I figure I'm gonna get up here. Now they got Artie, and two of them actually, so I gotta be real careful. And the load time on this is just, no one ever likes the load time on the T30 because it's so darn long. I don't know, when I shot that what was it I was shooting at there, the mouse, and I don't know what the hell I was aiming at. I thought I was aiming at the that commander's cupola, but it looked like I hit just above it. As you can see, I'm getting loaded, and I got premium rounds to make sure I can go through that. Hit him for 831, so knocked pretty much a good chunk of his health off right there. Now at this time, my son is actually behind me, I think, still. Oh, he's back that way. What he was going to do is scoot back along here, come up this way, come across the field and stay behind some bushes and rocks. And then he was going to come up over here by this hill here, kind of move in and see if he could start getting shots in the back and sides of these guys. Thought it was a beautiful idea, and actually, it was actually a really good idea. So you'll see him here in a minute. You know, he went way back that way. Already hits me for a darn good chunk there, and that bulldog just kept putting him right in my lower plate, and I was tracked. So my son's moving across the field there, and he's moving in, and so he comes in on him, and he is just, you know, he's doing good. He's just drilling them. So I'm aiming into that motion right there, and I put a couple rounds into that commander's hatch already, so you know I could pen it. And my son's right there, and you're supposed to back up your teammates and your son, and watch what happens. Let's see if I can show this as slow as I can. So I'm aiming in on that commander's hatch, and I shoot the commander's hatch. It actually goes low, hits the side of the motion, and just hit my son. It ricocheted off that right there, ricocheted and killed my son. Yeah, my son, because he was on the other side of me, so I could hear everything that was going on. And just as I shot, it said, "You've been hit," and you can see right there where it hit here, and then you can see the spark right there where it hit. It hit there, ricocheted off the side of the motion, and ricocheted into my son and killed him. And it says, "You hit a friendly," and then I'm like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden my son goes, "Dad, you just killed me." I'm like, "Austin, I wasn't even aiming at you." But you can see right there was the first ricochet. And then it turned around and hit him right in the turret and killed him. I couldn't believe it. I've never, in all the years I've been playing this game, have had that happen to somebody on my team, let alone my son that's teamed up with me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, you have got to be kidding me. So for the 100th subscriber special here, I just wanted to add this in there, and thought you'd get a good chuckle out of it. So, yep, killed my own son with a ricochet.
That was one of ours.
That was one of ours. Is that I'm like, what is it talking about? My son goes, "Dad, you just killed me." I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me. And yeah, sure enough, so I knocked my own son out with a ricochet. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, very interesting. But thought you guys had a kick out of that. I'll have to send that into Wargaming so they can add it to their RNG episode. But all right, you guys take her easy, and I'll have the actual post-game stats for the 57 heavy match there for you in just a minute. Well, here's the results of that battle. We didn't win it, but did a good amount of damage on that. That was a third-class master badge, fire for effect bruiser, and a high caliber. Hit the TVP 51 a couple times, knocked out his engine track, hit him for 407. Spotted the low, I believe it was. Yep, spotted for a whole 11 damage there. Knocked out his fuel tank, hit him 3 times for 1124. The VK10001P, currently actually one of my favorite tanks. Knocked out his driver and did 1372. Put 1 round through the commander's hatch, bounced 1, then I put the 2 in his lower plate. The weak spot on that is that lower middle plate, kind of where it used to be on the Moss. STA2, move this, and knocked out his track, hit him twice and killed him for 660 damage. The T-25 pilot hit him twice for 778, and the RHM hit him once for 426, and didn't think he was going to be able to get a shot in between those 2 rail cars. Sure shit he did, knocked me out. I was kind of bummed about that. So I did 4,767 damage, got a kill. A base experience on that was 498. 15 shots, 15 hit, 12 pen. And like I said, 4767 damage. Got hit 7 times, 5 pen, 2 bounce, so only bounced 560 damage. If you can get this thing hauled down, it's got great turret armor, but that lower plate, pretty easy to pen. So we damaged 6, destroyed 1. Made 59,927 credits, and I got that bonus of 6,570 for that courageous resistance. Total amount we got was 66,497 after the resupplied ammo and fixed tank up and whatnot. Still made 7,209, so I did sling a couple gold rounds, but I think just one magazine of them, so not too bad. Anyways, I wasn't doing a review on this tank or anything. Just had a match in it and thought I'd show you. She's still got her in her. It's still a pretty good tank. Same gun that's on the T110E5, so you can't really complain, and it's an auto loader. And the reload's not bad, like 23 seconds, so really like it. So, plans are, now that we just hit, got 102 subscribers actually now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the winners of that set up, and I will notify you what, what you won. And I'm hoping... I know I can send it to North America, no problem. I think there's an issue where you can't buy a gift if you're North America to a European or so on and so forth account. If I pick you and you do win, just work with me and we'll figure something out to get you a prize, equal of the value that you would have had. So, anyways, now we're gonna shoot for like maybe 300 subscribers, and maybe we'll get more than that. It'd be great, and hopefully the channel keeps growing here in the next couple months. I'm hoping to be doing this a lot more. I mean, it doesn't pay anything. I mean, literally nothing. You don't make unless you have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Then you can make some money off that. As I slouch over and you can't see me. But for like 100 subscribers, it's just for fun. I like doing these videos and whatnot, but you don't make squat. I mean, in the last 2 years, I think I've made like $2.27 or something. It's ridiculously funny, but maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll get big enough once I'm able to do this. More of just kind of a hobby now, but hopefully I'll be able to kind of do it full time here in the near future, and you'll be seeing a lot more of my ugly bald face. So. You guys take it easy, and thank you to the 102 subscribers that we have for subscribing to the channel. And without you guys, you can't do this. You guys make it possible, and I enjoy making videos for you guys. If you have any videos you want to send me of goofy crap that happens to you, good matches that you had, feel free. My email's included in the subscription or the channel. What the channel's all about and whatnot. It's down there in the subscription stuff. So feel free to email me anything you want, and I'll make sure I get videos of it on here for you. But you guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.